2 here is going straight. So here, first lane has to go straight or left. Right there, okay? The first lane is that one. Now the second lane will be that one. It should be going straight only, because if you try to make a left turn, you'll cross lane number 1 and it's not allowed, okay? Lane number 3 can take you straight because it's a middle lane also. So think about going straight if you're using a middle lane, right? So look very close. It's in between lane 2 and 4, so that's why I'm calling it a middle lane. So that's why it has gone straight, okay? So the next option is going to be right turn, because it's too late for that car to make a left turn. It will cross so many lanes on these sides, okay? So making a right turn, you'll have to join lane 2. Why? Because you have to maintain lane position. Mid lane goes to mid lane over there, so that's why I'm joining lane 2. On the 4th lane right there, we have to go to the right because we can't go straight, okay? On the 4th lane, no going straight. So that means that the first turn must be to the right turn, or 3 o'clock turn. Now the second turn is going to be that one, U-turn or bow turn, okay? 6 o'clock turn or 180 degrees. The third one is going to be 270 degrees. It looks like a small P. We call it P turn, okay? Or Q turn, whichever name you want to call it. It's a 9 o'clock turn, okay? And then the last option there is going to be 360 degrees, or a full circle turn takes you 12 o'clock, okay? All right, let's check our minor road options right here. We have the first lane to take you straight, like that, or to make a left turn because it's the leftmost lane, okay? And the second lane will take you straight using the second lane in the roundabout, like that. Use the correct lane to enter the roundabout and also to exit. The third lane will take you straight also. It has to start with 12 o'clock, that is straight, and it can take you to the right side like that to join lane 3, okay? So watch where the vehicle is going to join, which lane. That is lane 3 from left to right, 1, 2 and 3, okay? So once you're done with the third lane in the roundabout, the last 3 or the remaining 3 are going to use the innermost lane number 4, okay? And you know that innermost lane we can't go straight, so we begin with the right turn, and then followed by a U-turn, okay? And a U-turn looks like that. So after right turn, we're going to make that kind of turn. We call it U-turn, okay? After U-turn, we have 270 degrees, which takes us there, okay? 270 degrees, right, guys? All right, so let's try to do this kind of question. The brown car to be driven in front of the white car, okay? To be driven in front of the white car on the other side, as you can see. Then a lane is made up of 2 parallel lines, okay? If it's a broken line, you can switch lanes, okay? But if it is a continuous line, do not switch lanes. So look at that, they are broken. That's a broken line, as you can see, okay? But right there is a continuous line all the way to the roundabout. So you can switch lanes only wherever there's a broken line, as you can see, okay? So to switch lanes, you'll have to check your side mirrors and you indicate right. That is very important. You have to say, yeah, I'll indicate right, and I'll check the oncoming traffic from behind using the side mirror before you change lane to that lane, the 4th lane, okay? So you can make a U-turn over there, or you can make your U-turn at the exit from the main road, if you can remember where the exit from the main road that I mentioned was, okay? So change to the 4th lane. Then there's a give way sign there. You have to give way first before you make a U-turn. You know that. Then switch lanes to the first lane after indicating, okay? All right, so that is the first option. On the model town board, we usually close our roads using the toy cars. We place them upside down, like as you can see right there. It's closed. Use a different route. So that's how we as students we try to scan for a different route, and it helps us to understand the model town board more deeply, okay? Obviously, you'll make a U-turn on the innermost lane the way you did the options before. Then you switch lanes to the first lane. When you're making a U-turn, join the 4th lane, okay? Yeah. So that's how it is supposed to be done right there. So if the fourth lane on this side is closed and then you're being told to find for a different route, then we can go down to the two-way traffic and then aim at that lane number 3. You can use a right turn from the third lane to the third lane right there and change to the first lane, as you can see. So at least now we have a route. Okay, so we'll have to start our car, make a left turn, indicate left, stop for the oncoming traffic from right that way. Okay, make sure that that traffic is clear before you proceed, and also the oncoming traffic from left before you join that lane, because you're going to keep left. So let's see, make a right turn, slow down or stop for pedestrians. That's very important. Anytime you're approaching a pedestrian crossing, you have to slow down. Okay, now indicate right. There's an oncoming vehicle from the opposite side. You have to give them way before you cross that lane while you're joining the minor road. Once it's clear, just make a right turn and you join the immediate lane to avoid overlapping. Okay, that is the immediate lane. Okay, should avoid overlapping. So join the immediate lane number 3, and as you know that we have 5 options the way we did, so lane number 3 is the one that you're going to use. We're going to make a right turn to the third lane. Okay, so you have to go to the third lane from outside towards the center of the roundabout. That's the third lane. Exit with the third lane too. Then when the lanes become broken, you can change to the first lane. Okay, so if you can do that and explain just the way I'm trying to show you guys, you'll be able to get the correct answer when you go for your theory test for you to be a driver. Okay, now remember guys, we have rules of the model term board to use the shortest accurate route, the longest accurate route that we've already done and are closed. As you can see, the routes are closed. So right now we're going to use the third rule, use the parking zone as the last option. So that's why we have to use our brand car right there and make a left turn, enter the parking zone and make a right turn and proceed with our route, because the shortest and the longest routes are closed. So you have to indicate left and watch for the oncoming vehicle from right side as usual. If it's using that lane, give them way. If it's clear, then you make a left turn. Enter the parking zone is so easy, don't wait for anyone, it's so easy to enter. But to exit, you must stop to give way. Okay, give way to an oncoming vehicle from right side, because that one is closed, so there's no oncoming vehicle from left. So only oncoming vehicle from right must be given way. Then you make a right turn and you join that lane. Okay, all right. There also you have to do the same thing that you did. You have to wait for an oncoming vehicle from right and then you make a right turn. Right, so you have to give way for pedestrians as usual. Here also you have to give way to an oncoming vehicle from the opposite side. Make a right turn, join the third lane like that.